48 oysters is nuts.
Yeah, and they say oysters are an aphrodisiac, but that would turn me all the way off seeing someone eat that much.
That's crazy.
This one woman, Ellen Smith from Dallas, Texas, she went on TikTok to let everybody know her man she's been dating for 6 weeks is actually engaged to another woman.
Oh, boy.
You know how she found out? She found his wedding website. Oh, my gosh. She posted a TikTok saying, if you're having a bad day, just remember you could have accidentally found the wedding website of the man you've been seeing for 6 weeks on Google. Oh, my God.
She probably just Googled his name and it came up.
This man didn't even try to hide it.
She was like the second link to come up.
Right under his LinkedIn profile on Facebook. It's like
man.
Wedding registry. But a lot of people in the comments, they can relate. Someone said, I was talking to a guy who told me he was going home for a wedding. It was his wedding. One added, how about finding the wedding website of a man you've been dating for 6 years? This happened to me. I was trying to find his new LinkedIn and saw he was getting married in Mexico. So I guess this is a common occurrence, man. What do you think about going to TikTok and, after, dating for 6 weeks? I'm sure she's not that heartbroken. I mean, she got a lot of likes and now she has a cool story to tell.
Yeah, I mean, listen. It happens. Sometimes you get two-timed. And she's lucky she found out now and not after he already had gotten married, had kids, and all the rest. Imagine if they kept the relationship going like this other person commented for 6 years. That would be nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. If you get married and you got a wedding website and you live in a double life, you gotta be better than that, bro. Yeah, what are you doing?
That's nasty. That's nasty behavior. You're begging to get caught.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah, not good, man. This one man, he wasn't totally begging to get caught because his wife found out he was cheating on Google Maps, This Brazilian woman, she says she caught her boyfriend cheating on her using Google Street View. She says she recently noticed a Google car going past her house taking photos for a Street View service. Soon after, she decided to go on the website to see what route the car took away from her house. But while virtually tracking the vehicle, Lima noticed her boyfriend in a Street View snap riding a motorcycle with a woman on the back.
That's crazy. That's really crazy. And I didn't know that when they're recording the video, that's like real time. That's getting uploaded like right then and there. That's kind of nuts.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. That's kind of crazy. I mean, it's even crazier that the woman on the back of the motorcycle was her best friend, yo.
Oh man, it'd be the ones that you think got your back. That's crazy.
She said she was devastated when she found this out. I mean, what are the chances that, the two people closest to you and the way you find out is fucking Google Maps? I mean, that's a little suspicious in itself to me, but hey.
This man was laying on the bench with his head in her best friend's lap. Oof. And they was chilling.
Google is a snitch, man. We talked about the Ring cameras. I never thought about, Google Street View.
I don't use it because it takes forever to load, but I mean, that's nuts. This seems kind of, I don't know. Maybe it's real, maybe it's not. I don't know anymore with some of this social media stuff, but that sounds like a crazy story for it to be able to be posted real time from the vehicle. Yeah,
I mean, hey, if you have that type of evidence, hey, I was meant to be caught, but. That's just God's will, That's just the universe. Like, I don't know. I feel like she was probably trying to find him cheating, especially with her best friend. How she not know? And this is the way she found out.
Not only that, you see the Google car go past, and you're like, "Let me just continue to follow this car on Google View." Ain't that like weird? Like, what are you doing where you got that much time to just be like, oh, I see the Google View car. Let me just follow where it's going. It's your neighborhood. You live there or you're around there regularly. You know what it's looking at.
Yeah. I mean, she is in Brazil. It's Latin America. You know, culturally, Latin American women have a reputation.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not alienate our fan base.
Fan base.
Listen, make sure y'all follow and subscribe.
Yes. And you were just in Colombia. I'm just saying it's not super surprising, but hey, I mean, it's better to know than to not know. Finding out on Google Street View is insane though.
The friend was a little thicky. She was kind of fat.
Damn, that's terrible. That's terrible. But yeah, being, it's hard being in relationships, being single. People run to TikTok with everything, and I think the last thing we could talk about today is this one TikTok video that this woman, she went out on the first date with a guy, and this bitch ate 48 oysters.
That's crazy.
On the date.
She had to get sick after that.
Oh,
That's
man.
crazy.
It's gross. She put up a whole TikTok. It's like 2 minutes long of her slurping down 48 oysters, man. This Atlanta woman, she was ridiculed online after posting a TikTok of her downing 48 oysters, followed by a crab cake and red potato entree while on a date with a man. The man supposedly only had one drink, and his impression was no food would be ordered, only to see her selfishly down dish after dish, this hungry bitch. He reportedly excused himself to use the restroom before the meal's end, and then he just left the rendezvous, allegedly leaving her with a $184 tab. She also shared some screenshots of the text between them, and he had said, he's like, I offered to take you out for drinks and you ordered all that food. He did offer, he was like, I can cash app you the total for the drinks. That's it. But, a lot of people went after her ass for doing this. I know we've talked about this.
So you could see her hand in the picture, and you know what time it was for her. She was hungry hippo, and listen, she said when the fourth plate came out, he was looking at me crazy. I didn't give a fuck. I had to. It was so good.
That's crazy. Do you blame him for leaving?
No. 48 oysters is nuts.
Followed by a crab cake and red potato entree, bro.
No,
she was
anytime I've ordered oysters, it'll be me and Nat, and we'll get 12. And it'll be like an assortment of different ones, but 48 is crazy. Her stomach, no, that's insane.
Yeah, and they say oysters are an aphrodisiac, but that would turn me all the way off seeing someone eat that much.
That's crazy. And then she had the nerve to eat more after that. A whole entree and a crab cake. No.
Bro, mind you, the whole time she's literally recording herself eating this, so he's just there watching her do this.
It's nasty behavior.
Do you think that you think this is a regular thing for her, and do you think that this is commonplace? Because I don't know, we've talked about a lot of people filming and recording their dates on TikTok and getting flamed for it afterwards for bad etiquette and behavior. Do you think that she knew she was going to get this attention? Because she was recording from even before she walked in the restaurant.
I don't know what she wanted, but people need to learn how to live in reality and also treat other people the way they want to be treated. Because imagine if she asked him out to drinks and he ordered 48 oysters and a appetizer and an entree, and she had a $200 bill to pay because she asked him out. That's nuts.
Yeah.
It's insane. People be violating for no reason, and that's why your ass got to pay $200 for that fat ass meal, and you're gonna pay when you go to the bathroom too.
I don't know. I feel like she's just used to doing shit like this because it's weird, especially to be recording
48 oysters.
Yeah, that's just the beginning. She had more and more drinks. I mean, that's insane.
She's lucky she didn't get seafood poisoning. I'm serious. That's.
Listen, I mean, she seemed to really enjoy herself a little bit too much. She called him a broke boy for walking away.
No, he's smart for leaving your fat ass.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad he walked away from this. I don't know how I would have handled this situation. But, I mean, I've had dates where, I mean, Atlanta's different than New York. I mean, I've had regular dates that have costed more than this, you know, but it wasn't anything abnormal like that.
On a first date, though?
Yeah, I have. I've been stuck with some bills, but I'm like, oh, I'll eat it. It's fine. Yeah. I don't try to do that on the regular, but it's happened to me a handful of times.
I feel you.
You know, I don't know. What's the most you've ever spent on a first date? I know it's been a long time since you had one.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I'd probably say like maybe $150, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I've definitely spent over 200. If I'm not even gonna get into details. I'm gonna start saying a lot of things, but yeah, things get expensive. You take someone out to eat, and then you go out for drinks after. You pay for Ubers, or you go to an event. You know, it's just like if you add up all that stuff, sometimes it's like, oh shit. Especially nowadays. I mean, Atlanta's a little bit different, but $184 in Atlanta, that's like $400 over here.
It's disrespectful.
It's not. It's the truth. It's a lot cheaper down there.
No, I'm saying what she did was disrespectful. Oh,
yeah. That's terrible. Troy, did you read this? What did you take from it?
I was grossed out. I'm very picky, so even eating oysters just keeps me out. And eating 48, that's disgusting. So I was very disturbed.
Have you had oysters before?
No.
Oh, it's the look and the smell.
Yeah,
for you?
the look, everything about it. I'm not eating that.
That's fair.
I mean, people love
it's
it.
Not
clearly,
for everybody.
Yeah, but it's not for me.
I like them, but
48.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, she should go into like one of those eating contests, like 'cause she got a talent. Yeah, I feel
Nasty.
You should not treat a date like an eating contest. That's just disgusting. No. And if you're gonna do that, don't put it on TikTok and don't post it as if you're the person in the right. But I don't think these people care. I feel like they know they might get flamed, but
they want the views. They want the content.
Yeah. But that's gross. She grossed me out. Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on Spotify. Follow on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
All the apps. We're everywhere. We are everywhere.